this is Vargas, and I am back again with a quick collection picker video. Just wanted to share with you guys the stuff that I've picked up, or that I picked up in Flea Market that I went to. It was a holiday here in TJ, and got the day off from work. So just me and the wife went to the flea market and bought some stuff. Not as much stuff as I would have liked. I honestly was hoping for a better haul, but still got some stuff to talk about, so it'll be a quick video, maybe. First off, picked up a board game, and I haven't picked up as many board games as I could. I mean, there's a lot of board games, and there were a lot of board games in the flea market, but I'm looking more for like role-playing board games, like anything like Dungeons and Dragons or stuff like that. And this is one that I've heard about for a while, and I wanted to get, and I finally got this board game, and it's called Betrayal at Betrayal at House on the Hill. It's sort of like a board game. The thing is that you can play up to 6 players, and you all play a character. And you go into this house, and you go exploring the house, and you go picking up items, and you also can encounter like these omens, these things that could happen to the plot. And one of the characters eventually has to betray the other characters. And it has like 50 scenarios. I was looking at a video on YouTube about this game, and one of the scenarios is that the character that betrays the rest of the characters gets an army of demons. So he controls the army of demons to go hunt the other characters, and the other characters have to, if they were able to get items at the start of the game, they can fight back. But it has like 50 scenarios that you can use, so it has a lot of replay value. And that's what I was really interested in, because this is a role-playing game, kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but horror theme. So I thought that was pretty cool. It comes with everything, and that's pretty cool. So got this one because it fits into the horror theme, and it also fits into the Dungeons and Dragon motif that I want to go for. Picked up 2 wrestling figures. I actually picked this guy up a while back, but I forgot to talk about him. And I picked up this Rey Mysterio. I actually posted him on Instagram, but I forgot to post it or talk about it in one of these videos. And I already bought a Rey Mysterio through Facebook seller a while back, but I saw this guy and I just had to pick him up because it's Rey Mysterio from the costume, well, the ring attire that he used against Eddie Guerrero in Halloween Havoc when he was in WCW, and I really like that costume, and this is it. Needs a little love. Definitely needs a fake bath and some retouching, but it also came with a big gold belt, and also might retouch that. But this is the WWE version of the big gold belt. But getting belts for figures is actually kind of hard unless you buy them new. So why not? Because I have the big gold belt in the WCW version, but now I also have the one in WWE. So that was cool. And I picked up the Honky Tonk Man in red ring attire. Honky Tonk Man is one of the classic characters. He was in his time the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion before he lost it to the Ultimate Warrior, if I remember correctly. So yeah, he didn't make it into the Attitude Era, but I wanted to get a Honky Tonk Man because I met him at a Comic-Con, at a San Diego Comic-Con. He was there, and he was nice enough to let me take a picture with him, which I'll post somewhere here, because now I can do that. I can do picture-in-picture. So that's when I met the Honky Tonk Man, and I wanted to get his figure. So now I do. I still need a Jake the Snake, unfortunately. I do want to get a Jake the Snake figure somewhere down the line. Picked up a couple of movies, again, not as many as I would have liked, but still enough to talk about. Picked up Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year. This is a Winnie the Pooh movie that I didn't knew existed, and it's just we'll go into the list of never-ending, expanding Disney movies, because every time I think I'm close to completing the Disney collection, I come across more movies, and it's fun to collect. That's what I like about collecting, because I come across movies I didn't even know about, but it's a never-ending Disney collection that will probably never end. Super excited to get this one because it's the last one I needed to complete my Alien collection. But I finally tracked down a cheap copy of Alien Resurrection. Movie for Pixar has actually had this a couple of times, but people always beat me to it. But I finally got a copy of Alien Resurrection, and it's not a good movie. It has good moments, like the whole thing with the clone Ripley, and it has Ron Perlman, who's cool in this, and it also has the guy that does the voice. Who does the voice for Chucky? Brad Dourif, who does the voice for Chucky, is also this one, and he's like the evil scientist that clones Ripley and the aliens. Also has Winona Ryder as this robot. But again, it's not a good movie. It has again some good elements, but all in all, probably in my opinion the weakest of the Alien series. But I needed it, and now I have it, and now I have a complete Alien collection. I still need the new Predator movie that came out to complete that collection, and I'll have both Predator and Alien complete. Picked up this one. I've always seen either the sequel, but never the original one. And I prefer to get the discs separately, but this is a double feature. It comes with two in them, and both the original and the sequel. I was like, well, why not? Might as well. It doesn't have that many special features, but I was researching, and that's pretty much the case for the single release. But I picked up Analyze This and its sequel, Analyze That. The original one, Analyze This, is pretty cool. It's about this mob boss that is going through problems, and he's losing his mind, so he needs a psychologist, and Billy Crystal is his psychologist. Really good. The original one. The sequel is okay because again, Robert De Niro and Billy Crystal look good, but it's not as good as the first one, which is the case unfortunately with most sequels. But again, now I have both of them, and that's awesome. Picked this one up because I bought the sequel to this, and I thought it was okay. But it's a sequel, and I wanted to track down the first part, and that's it. This is Outpost, which has Nazi zombies. And I don't for the life of me know which came out first, if it was this one or Dead Snow. And I definitely can't remember if either one of those came out before that Call of Duty game that introduced the Nazi zombies and made that a thing. But yeah, this looks interesting. The sequel was interesting, but this is the original one, and this looks interesting. And if nothing else, it has the Ray Stevenson, who played the Punisher in the Warzone movie, Punisher Warzone. So at least it has that. Blind bought this one because I've mentioned this before. I'm on this kick that I want to watch movies, older movies from the 70s and the 60s. Because, for the most part, I've mentioned this before. Newer movies just they're not doing it for me. Too much CGI, too much. Some movies do the CGI okay, like any Marvel movie, but other movies rely too much on CGI, and I miss, stunts, like with real people, and I don't know, practical effects. So I'm leaning more into older movies. So I blind bought this one. It's a 2-disc special edition of Grand Prix. which I don't think I've ever seen. It's from Formula One racing, and I'll give it a shot. If nothing else, I know it's filmed with actual cars, and well, probably has a little bit of stock footage, but it's actual people riding actual cars and not CG like it would be nowadays. And the last one I picked up is one that I've also been trying to track down for a while, mostly because I have the remake with Nicolas Cage, which I bought because it's Nicolas Cage. But I knew of this one. It actually has. It's a part of a three movie. It's part of a trilogy, but it's Left Behind, and starring the guy from Saving Christmas, Kirk Cameron. Uh, yeah, he got really into religious movies because I've seen him in a whole bunch of religious movies, and yeah, it's about the rapture. A lot of people just disappear. They ascend into heaven, and the world is left in chaos. And this movie leaves on a cliffhanger, which follows up in the second one, and then concludes in the third one. But yeah, just bought this one because I've been looking for a while, and because I have the remake. And if you follow me, you know that I like to collect the remake and the original for comparison purposes. But the Nick Cage one isn't good, but it's enjoyable because of Nicolas Cage. And that one, for what it is, it's okay. I would like to get the other two movies on the series. So, yeah. Oh, usually like to recommend the standouts of the movie collections, but a lot of them are blind buys. So, and the only one that I've seen the most is Alien Resurrection. Again, it has good moments, good ideas with the whole Ripley clone thing, but yeah, it's just a cheap way to. Because Alien 3 is like Terminator 2. They closed the mythology and airtight way of closing the series. Like Alien 3 does feel like the definitive conclusion to the Ripley story, and then they cloned her. But Sigourney Weaver does a really good job with what she's given. So yeah, give it a shot. Even though don't expect the right things. But yeah, that was the Flea Market pickup that I got. I still have more videos coming your way, more diverse content. As far as pickups, you'll probably see the bi-weekly Movie Freak Bazaar DVD haul, and I'm still waiting for a couple of movies that I picked up from Target, so I'll probably do a video on that. But I'm trying to spice it up so it'll be a little bit more diverse. But until I see you all again, guys, thanks so much for watching, and stay safe during these crazy times, and I'll see you later. Bye.